Was shot and killed last night in her car. Dallas police say she was shot by a man in another car, but police also say it wasn't road rage and that the man and the woman were not strangers. Fox 4's Rebecca Butcher joins us with more. Rebecca.
Well, Heather, there's still some cleanup going on here, as you might be able to see behind me. Dallas police tell us that the suspect knew the victim. He was charged with murder after she was found dead on the scene.
As I was rolling up Inwood, they had the street blocked off already here.
Well, Monday, utility crews were making repairs at an accident scene where Dallas police say 29-year-old Shapira Lee was fatally shot around 10:30 Sunday. A downed tree and debris remained as evidence of the violence that took her life.
Poles down, the tree was down, car was in pieces. I mean, all you can see was the rear end, and that was about it.
Says Andrew Zalade, who lives around the corner from where Lee was murdered. Dallas police say they responded to what they originally thought was an accident call on Inwood Road near Lemon Avenue, a little over a mile from Love Field Airport. First responders found two crashed vehicles, and Lee, one of the drivers, had been shot.
Pretty awful. I had never seen a car smashed to bits like that before, almost like it didn't exist.
Dallas Fire Rescue took the other driver, 32-year-old Cortez Newt, seen here in a mugshot from a previous arrest, to the hospital for minor injuries. Detectives determined Newt was responsible for the shooting and charged him with murder. Police say Lee and Newt knew one another, but would not say how. A close family friend did not want to do an on-camera interview, but shared pictures of the mother. They say she leaves behind an 8-year-old child.
It's a little unnerving, of course, just seeing the scene, seeing the detectives out there, you just kind of wonder.
Tonight, family and friends honoring the life of an innocent bystander shot and killed over the weekend outside a Detroit restaurant. That is our top story at 10 o'clock. Good evening, everybody. I'm Kimberly Gill.
And I'm Devin Skillia. The shooting happened Saturday night on West McNichols outside Sloppy Chops in Detroit. A group of individuals shooting at each other when one of those bullets ended up inside, striking and killing Alexandria Johnson. Pamela Osborne was at tonight's vigil, and she's joins us with more on it. It's just heartbreaking, Pam.
Devin, Kimberly, it certainly is, and it really wasn't lost on me that tonight, as friends and family of Alex gathered to remember her, at the exact same time elsewhere in the city leaders came together to discuss this issue of gun violence itself. Alex was loved, she was cherished, and an entire community is hurting now that she's gone. Love you, Alex! White and silver balloons released into the sky above heavy hearts below.
Thank you for today. Thank you for the planners. Thank you for thinking about us, thinking about Alex, because it helps to know that it's not just her family that's going to miss her. I love her. Thank you. Thank you so much.
In her grief, Charlotte Johnson expressed gratitude for all of the people who turned out to remember her daughter, Alexandria.
They say she was in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing when the wrong thing broke out.
Alex was working her job at the Sloppy Chops restaurant Friday night on West McNichols when a group outside got into a gunfight. A stray bullet made its way into the restaurant, hitting Alex.
You could just be at the wrong place at the wrong time and not even make it home at night.
All right. So, first and foremost, before I get started with this lesson, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well and have taught me this truth, peace, and salutations unto the hopeful elect. The temple of King David, scattered through the four corners of the earth. And to you, I say, Shalom. And I want to entitle this lesson just based off, what the last woman said. You women will be at the right place at the right time. You see, the Most High, He is perfect. I'm going to title this lesson something like that. And me personally, I'm really trying not to do lessons on the women, but when I type in breaking news, it is a lot of you women out there that are being destroyed, man. Right? Just type in breaking news. Right? I was even looking at the news just now, and you got some woman out there. She, stabbed a cop, right, and got put to death. Stabbed the cop right on the top of the head, man, and they just shot her. Yeah, man. So you women out there that are being destroyed, you guys are at the right place at the right time. You see that? The Most High, he does not make mistakes. And there's a lot of you women that are out there, you guys are being destroyed, man. Right? Because you brothers, right, and even some of you few sisters can admit to this, right? The woman, the end-up is very stubborn. You got to tell her once, twice, to do something, and she still will be rebellious, man. Right? I guess this is a sense of entitlement. So going back, and these are two examples right here of women being at the right place at the right time. You see? Just like what this girl here said. Let me see here. If I can find it, said this, and this is a pastor here, but let's take it back to what this lady said.
And that's just the most out of control.
I'm gonna take it back a little bit.
Even make it home at night, and that's just
I'm gonna grab some precepts.
Wrong place at the wrong time, and not even make it home at night. And
no,
that's
she was not
the most out of control thought that you can have leaving out your house to think that you won't make it home.
Well, hey, this is why we tell you individuals out there, you women, to seek the Lord, man, and to repent. Yes, man, yes. So you women that are out there, and you men too, when you get destroyed, you are in the right place at the right time. You see? And I don't know how else to put this lesson here. All right, let's go ahead and grab some scriptures real quick. Yeah, man, at the right place at the right time. Let's start up one. Well, let's start up here. All right, let me see here. Let's start here. This is the book of Sirach, also known as the book of Ecclesiasticus, coming out of the Apocrypha, chapter 5, and I'm going to start at verse 4, and it reads, "Say not, I have sinned, and what harm happened unto me?" You see that? So you women that are out there, all right, don't think that you can keep sinning and getting away with it, man. Continuing on, for the Lord is long-suffering. You see that? He will in no wise let thee go. You see, so you women that are out there, you guys are being harlots. You guys are just, being very rebellious towards men, right? Because you see it, man. It's everywhere on YouTube. You women, they're saying things like, I don't need a man, this, that, and the third, right? And you women think you guys are on a pedestal. You can sleep with whoever you want to sleep with, right? The Most High is not going to let you go. He's not going to allow you women to escape judgment. You see that? Let's keep going here. Concerning appropriation, be not without fear to add sin unto sin. You see, so you women that are out there, you guys, you going off, right? Because see, what it is a lot of you women out here, you guys don't think that you can be destroyed and judged. And all you see is women being destroyed and judged. You see? Let's keep going here. Verse 6, and say not, his mercy is great. He will be pacified for the multitude of my sins. For mercy and wrath cometh from him, and his indignation resteth upon sinners. You see? So you women that are out there, right, you guys that are being sinners, you guys that are going off, right, don't think that you're going to get away with it, man, right? Whatever kind of wicked lifestyle you living is going to catch up with you. And these are just two more examples, right, of the Lord handing out judgment. You see, let's keep going, all right? This is what we're telling you women out there. It says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord. You see that? And put not off from day to day. You see? For suddenly, right? Just like this woman here, right? Just like this woman right here, suddenly the wrath of she was at work, right? And you see what she got on her arm, right? Fake white man Jesus. You see, she was at work at Sloppy Chops or Chop Sloppy or whatever you call it, right? Didn't think nothing was going to happen at work, doing whatever. And a bullet jumped through the window and hit her, man. You see that? The people that was having the gunfight, nobody was put to death, but this innocent bystander, this woman here, was destroyed, man. You see that? So suddenly the wrath of the Lord came forth, at least when she suspected. Let's go ahead and let's keep reading that. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord and put not off from day to day. For suddenly, you see that? Shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, right? And in thy security, thou shalt be destroyed. You see that? And perish in the day of vengeance. You see? So this is what happened to these two women here. Right? Now, again, I don't mean to keep doing video talking about, I was looking for judgment for the men. Right? But it's a lot of, the spirit jumped on me to say, nah, don't let it go. All right? You guys are being destroyed and you are at the right place. These two women here were at the right place at the right time. And if you still want to be rebellious, right? You women that are just listening, coming up, I'm not talking about you sincere sisters. I'm talking about you stubborn women, right? You're going to be next. A man like myself, right, is going to be doing a video about you. Your face could be next if you don't want to seek the Lord. You see, this is why we should fear the God of the Bible, man. You see that? Let's keep going here. Read some more of these. Proverbs chapter 20, verse 24, and it reads, man's goings, right, talking about women too, man's goings are of the Lord. You see that? So you walk outside your house, you find yourself getting put to death by your boyfriend or your ex-boyfriend. You find yourself face to face with a tractor trailer, right, coming at you at top speed. You find yourself at work and a bullet jumped through the window and hit you, right? The Lord ordained that to happen to you, man. How can a man understand his own way? You see that? And that also proves that no one, you see that? Not even me, none of us, nobody has free will. You see, we're all just puppets. This is the Most High's movie, right? And if you don't make the cut, right, you're going to get cut. You see? And a brother actually went into this yesterday, right? Imagine yourself being on a movie set, right? And you keep messing up and keep messing up and keep messing up and keep messing up, right? Without trying to correct yourself. What do you think is going to happen to you, man? The director of that film is going to eventually cut you, man. You see that? And this is what happened. I got to keep showing them. This is what happened to these two women here, man. They were cut. You see, because it was preordained for that to happen that way. Because the Most High, he is perfect. You see, let's read this. Deuteronomy chapter 32. And I'm going to read verse 4 in the NIV. And it reads, he is the rock, right? His works are perfect. You see that? So whatever the Lord does, it's perfect. You see? And all his ways are just, a faithful power. He does no wrong. Upright and just is he. You see? So the Lord, he is perfect. Right? So when you find yourself being destroyed, right? You were at the right place at the right time. You see? No matter how harsh it seems, right? Yeah, man. I'm going to grab a few more of these. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 9. I'm going to start at verse 9. It reads, for as the heavens are higher than the earth, right? so are my ways higher than your ways. You see, because you got people out there, well, why did this happen? Right? Because the Most High's ways are higher than our ways. You see that? You're not going to get away with being wicked, man. It does not work. Eventually, it catches up to you. Continuing on, and my thoughts, then your thoughts, you see? For as rain cometh down, and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, right? But watereth the earth, and maketh it bring forth a bud, that it may grow, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater. You see? Let's keep going here. Listen to this. It says, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. You see that? So when it's your time to go, right, when the Lord ordains for you to be cut, right, you are going to die. You see? And I hope that this is a strong warning out there for you women that run across these videos, man. Right? You can't keep being wicked and think you're going to get away with it, man. Right? These two were in the right place at the right time. Let's read this. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 11, verse 26. For it is an easy thing unto the Lord in a day of death to reward a man according to his ways. You see? So it was an easy thing for the Lord to do this here, man. Right? It was an easy thing. Let's play it again.
Group outside got into a gunfight. A stray bullet made its way into the restaurant, hitting Alex.
You could just be at the wrong place at the wrong time and not even make it home at night. And that's just the most out of control thought that you can have leaving out your house to think that you won't make it home. And no one should feel unsafe like that.
Ashley Washington.
Well, if you're not seeking the Lord, right, it will happen to you. You see? The right place at the right time. Let's grab one more. This is the book of Job, chapter 4, verse 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perish being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? You see? Let's read this too. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 11, verse 14. Prosperity and adversity. People want to know, right? Where these things, where judgment comes from, when you get money, when you find yourself broke, when somebody gets destroyed. Let's find out who does it, man. Sirach 11 and 14. Prosperity and adversity. Life and death. Poverty and riches, right? Come of the Lord. You see? So when you see articles like this here, right? And you women that want to keep being wicked out here, right? Just know that if you get put to death, you were at the right place at the right time. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here, Israel. Until the next time I say, Shalom.